Oh wow, I'm very excited, John. Welcome everyone.
Yes.
I said your name. My name is James.
I am John.
John, say your name.
John.
Okay. This is great.
Yeah. It's this is the first podcast.
Yeah. Of what? We don't know.
We're not really sure. We're gonna call it Name Pending Podcast.
Right, as a name pending.
As a name pending.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll come up with a name in future episodes.
Help us come up with a name.
Yeah.
Write it in the comments.
Yeah, that would
or
be.
Or don't. Snail mail it.
Yeah, snail mail it. We always appreciate a good handwritten letter.
P.O. Box 934B, Albuquerque, 879-65309.
That's not an area code.
Yes, it is.
Maybe in Europe.
No, Albuquerque.
Yes.
Yes. Where Bugs Bunny went.
We took that wrong turn.
I should have took a right in Kirky. Oh, definitely.
Oh, man.
Actually, I guess we could have some structure. You brought that up as far as, like, the designer of the podcast, I should say. John,
I guess.
Tip of the hat to you. No, this was your idea, and I think it's a strong one. I think a weekly podcast is pretty fucking cool. I think.
Oh, yeah. No. I think it's a good time.
In the coolest way you could say cool, like.
So
Oh, yeah. That's... That right there? That's cool. So that's how I feel about your podcast idea.
I mean, I feel like you could say that cooler, though.
Could I?
Anyways.
For real.
Moving on to sponsors.
Sponsors.
Today's sponsor is Derek. So if you're named Derek and you're out there listening, thanks for supporting us.
Yeah, dude. Thanks, Derek. Hey, Derek. Derek, you know what? You're pretty cool.
That's pretty cool, man.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
All right.
Hey,
speaking of all right, I think I'm going to buy a Lincoln.
You buy a Lincoln?
Yeah, Lincoln.
Well, what sold you on a Lincoln?
Well, I was on eBay, and there was, like, this rare penny of Abe Lincoln. Well, I mean, he's on the penny. And I was like, I might buy that.
All right.
I got outbid. Gotta drink my beverage.
All right. So, Reb Brown.
Reb Brown. Straight up, Reb Brown.
Reb Brown. We watched Captain America last week.
Shout out to Josh. Josh couldn't make it.
Yeah, he'll be here on future podcasts.
Yeah, future podcasts. Name pending? Future podcasts?
We might call it future podcasts.
Yeah, future podcasts. I really like that. Name pending. We'll pin it. Hey, Gloria. We send her home early. I forgot about that.
Yeah. We don't.
Hey, Gloria, when you listen to this later, pin that.
James, we haven't had a secretary for at least 15 years. Your dementia's just acting up.
15 years? Man, I thought we had been doing this for 26.
We've actually been doing it for 30, but this is our first podcast.
You said 15 to make me feel young.
Did it work?
Yeah. Well, Reb Brown is a guy.
He's certainly a guy. Some might call him an actor?
An actor? I would say an action star. Definitely not an actor.
That's a strong word, star.
No. Strong word is actor. I feel like...
That's a stronger word, yes. But star is still a strong word.
It's a really strong word?
Steven Seagal, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Steroids.
Steroid is a very strong word. Today's podcast is brought to you by Derek on steroids. Derek, lay off the steroids, man. We all love you.
Dude, get off them roids, bro.
You don't need them, man. You're already swole as fuck.
Yeah.
They'll shrink your balls, man.
Yeah. All 3 of them.
But yeah, I mean, like, saying he's a star, I mean, he wasn't really in any major AAA movies.
Well, that's right. That was Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Triple X.
That was Jim Caviezel.
That was Jim Caviezel in Triple A. A Passion of the Christ. No, Reb Brown, I would call him more of a star. Now, like, B-movie star.
Okay, B-movie star,
yeah,
sure.
B-movie
but
star.
But action star kind of implies that he's, like, AAA.
No,
he's Jackie Chan! Oh,
yeah,
God, that's
definitely
racist.
not.
I'm sorry.
That was so racist of you doing an impersonation of an Asian man, so it's only right that you would sound Asian. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Nobody's like, I'm Christopher Walken, you know, like, and they don't do the accent. Like, you have to have, that's part of impersonating. Very true. So you need to, you know, get your racist ass some acting lessons. You hear me?
I'm just gonna do other accents.
Okay, fair enough.
I am Jack Chan. I come for rubles. I can't even fucking do a single accent correctly, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. But
it started Russian and went into like...
It started Russian.
It started Russian. The intent was to go Russian.
You know, that's most great things that fail start out Russian. Sorry, I'm just kidding. Russian demographic.
Yeah, we love you, Russia.
Yeah, and your things that you offer us in trade,
like backroom oil deals, and
I was thinking, like, I don't know, like, what is Russia? What do we get from Russia that's an import? Yeah, see, you can't even think of one immediately.
Tracks.
Adidas tracksuits. Thank you.
Thank you, Russia.
Thank you, Russia. No, but Reb Brown.
Thank you, Russia.
It sounded like you were in the far back room of like a hall meeting, and you're like, "Thank you, Russia," in the back of the room, and everybody's kind of like. They all get, oh yeah, thank Russia. Why are we clapping? I don't know, but I can't wait to taste Janice pumpkin pie. Yeah. So like, thank you, Russia, for pumpkin pie.
Yes.
And tracksuits.
Thank you, Russia.
There you are in the back room, back of the room again. But nonetheless, okay. So structure, we got to stay on focus. Okay. Yeah, this is your show. It's already derailing.
Oh, it's first show. We're ripping. We're gonna build off.
Honestly, they could be like this every time.
I'm loving it.
But
speaking of action stars in Russia, then Steven Seagal.
Is not Russian.
He's not Russian, but he is actually a Russian envoy.
But he's in a hurry.
I'm not even joking about that.
To kick your ass.
Steven Seagal is like friends with Putin and a Russian envoy.
That sounds. I'm pretty sure the you know the picture of Putin where he's on a horse. That's actually Photoshop.
He was
the
riding
horse
on
was
top of
Steven
Seagal.
Yes. Yes.
He rides Steven Seagal from place to place. That's how he earns his keep in Russia. Steven, take me to my new meetings.
You got it, boss.
That's my Steven Seagal because I can't do any fucking accent.
Hey, that was better than your early Russian voice attempt. Your Steven Seagal was pretty spot on. But Reb Brown. We watched Captain America.
Yeah. We were supposed to get Captain America 2.
Let me should I move around?
If I'm not mistaken, Josh got it on Amazon.
Yeah.
He was supposed
Josh,
to get,
much love.
Captain America 2.
Thank you, Russia, for Josh.
Yeah, thank you, Russia, for Josh. But we were supposed to get Captain America 2, but in the sleeve was Captain America 1.
Yeah. And Josh had the realization. It was like 45 minutes. We were like 45 minutes
we completely ignored the fact that the title screen did not have the like subtitle in there at all. It just said Captain America.
Yeah,
we're just like, yeah, that's fine.
I was just like, I don't know. For some reason, I questioned it a little bit, but I was more on the. I leaned more towards the, it's probably a piece of shit film. That's why they didn't have, you know, maybe they named it Captain America 2 later, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you, Russia, for Captain America.
Thank you, Russia, for Captain America. Thank you.
Thank you, Russia.
Thank you. Wow, you can really hear me. No, but Brown Ribs. Brown Ribs.
Brown Ribs
was horrible as Captain America. He drove around. Excuse me. He drove around the desert so fucking much, which just shows you that the budget for the movie was like, we spent a lot on stuff and this stupid fucking motorcycle.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna drive around
the pilot and the motorcycle, the stuntman.
Yeah.
As what seems to be custom for like bad 70s action films, because that was the same in like Messenger of Death.
Absolutely.
And Strike Commando, where it's
absolutely.
like they have good stunt riders, not a whole lot of pyrotechnics, and just a lot of scenes where it's like car chase, motorcycle car chase.
Yeah. No, I agree. And the stunt work or the stunt work, whether it be driving or flying or falling out of a building, is always 100% top notch.
Oh god!
Like helicopters going under bridges. We're like, Jesus Christ, this is a shitty film.
That stunt work is fantastic. I thought you were talking about how there's like the very obvious dummies falling off of cliffs, because that is just spicy meatball right there. And I guess that's just the way that action movies were until the invention of Michael Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Russia, for Michael Bay.
Thank you, Michael Russian Bay. Russian Michael Bay. Oh wow!
Oh.
Somebody make that. Make it a cartoon or something.
Russian Michael Bay.
Russian Michael Bay. My name is Mikhail.
That went from like I had it there. Now I'm in Dracula. Ooh.
Dracula. Was Michael Bay in Dracula?
I'm pretty sure he is Dracula, like the real version.
Michael Bakula.
Scott Bakula?
Yeah.
Corey
Quantum
Feldman?
Bakula? I think I'm gonna get it. I think I'm gonna get a little close like this to the mic.
It's the sensual minutes.
Yeah. This is it's very intimate the way we're this podcast. I've never done a podcast.
Yeah.
Have you done podcasts in the past?
Oh nah.
Well, you're a pro, like already.
I'm just
the judges. Yeah, 6'8", 6'7", and a 6'9". That's great.
Oh,
yeah.
6'9".
The most you can get is a 7, so you did. It wasn't out of 10. If you thought it was out of 10, get your head out of the Olympic gutters, you fucks.
I'm not going to stick to a conventional numbering system.
Yeah, fuck that.
You get your ratings however the fuck we give them to you.
Yeah, you get 7 pigeons. 7 pigeons right now are just going to pop up on the video. If we just... there's 7...
7 pigeons out of 6 bowling balls.
What the fuck is this rating system? Whatever we want. That's what I'm saying. Get with it, kid.
Get with the times. Get with the times.
Get with the times. Okay, so forgive me. I have to clear my throat. I have what's known as I believe I'm saying this correctly. Allergies.
Oh, you mean eulogy?
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
All right. You googly.
You Google. Oh, you Googleizer. No, but I don't even know what I was going to say.
Something about allergies?
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, I have them. Oh, I was clearing my throat, but I don't know what I was going to say before that. We were talking about brown ribs, and then we were talking about podcasts, and had you were a pro at this. You've been doing this for 39 years.
Yeah, it's more like 47, but I mean, sure.
Yeah.
39 works too, I guess.
Well, I just rounded up to the nearest 9.
Apparently, clearly.
So like, if it was 31, 39.
No, it's 47.
No, see if it's 47, 49. Do you see the rating system?
I see.
7 fucking pigeons.
7 fucking pigeons.
Okay. No, but the intimacy, like doing a podcast, it sounds like how when I hear people on the radio or whatnot, I'm like, wow, their voice is like right there.
Yeah.
And now like doing this, I'm like, my voice is
right there. And I mean,
annoying.
It doesn't help that we have like mood lighting and like candles and fucking rose petals on the floor.
Yeah, Kenny G on mute.
Yeah, that just adds the intimacy to like 11 right there.
11. Why not just make 10 louder?
But that's not as cool.
Yeah, this one goes to 11.
Yeah, it goes to 11. Why can't it go to 12? 7 fucking pigeons.
7 pigeons. 7 out of pigeons agree. 9 out of 10 dentists are right.
I'd say maybe the 10th dentist is right. Maybe he's just like doing his own thing, you know?
Yeah. He like wears leather.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like he has spurs. It's like, why do you have spurs on your New Balance? You know, you thought it was gonna be cool like boots, and it's like
Instead,
what are those?
Cool.
Like 720s?
Cool New Balance sneakers.
yeah. New Balance sneakers.
Spurred New Balance sneakers. Brought to you by Derek, modeling spurred New Balance sneakers. We love you, Derek.
We love you, Derek. Lay off the roids. Lay off the Russian roids, Derek.
Thank you for the Russian roids.
Thank you for Russian roids. This episode brought to you by Russian roids. They'll get you there in a hurry.
Recommended by Derek.
I miss Derek, man.
Yeah, me too.
No, but okay, so we watched Shit Show's last week episode. We watched Captain America 2, which was a unanimous decision. We were like, let's just watch this, and no themes, nothing. Let's just watch this. This will be fun. And then what else did we watch? That was for Rachel. Night of the Creeps. Yeah, Night of the Creeps was
fantastic.
It absolutely was fantastic. I really liked all the special effects.
Yeah,
they were fantastic.
Yeah, and I can definitely see all the influence for Slither. Like,
yeah,
it makes me want to see Slither now, because I had seen like the trailers and I was already kind of like, I'm a little unsettled.
Yeah,
and never got around to watching it.
Yeah,
but just like after seeing that, it's just like, yeah, I can see how that could be a really fucking good horror movie.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I like the slugs. I like the head explosions.
Yeah,
like when we get to the end of Act 3, and it's like they're shooting them in the head, right, to expose them and then burn them. Sorry, spoilers.
Yeah, we're spoiling a movie from, what, 1980 something?
Yeah, 1980...
84 or something?
I don't know.
Anyways, we're spoiling a movie from the 80s, so if you haven't seen Night of the Creeps, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, if you haven't seen Night of the Creeps.
It's still, like, entertaining, and it's not exactly like it's a groundbreaking story by any means. So.
Yeah, no, it's no Country for Old Men.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's...
Now I want to see...
No... Not the film. I'm saying it's Country for Old Men.
Yeah, we watched No Country for Old Men.
But no, that's what I'm not saying. Is it's not.
Wait. That wasn't No Country for Old Men? You fucking lied to me. You told me we were watching No Country for Old Men.
No.
That's what everyone said.
Listen. Hold on. Do you hear that?
Thank you, Russia, for the Coen brothers.
Thank you, Russia, for the ice cream Coen brothers.
I want a waffle Coen, brother.
I want a waffle Coen. Yeah, we watched Night of the Creeps, and when they would shoot the heads with the shotgun, it would just like split.
Yeah, the practical effects,
and then the slug would.
The slugs didn't age very well. Well, except for like the digital, like when they got like invisible. But, like, the practical effects, the fucking heads fantastic.
Really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Really cool.
I loved how the flamethrower and the shotgun kept changing hands. Like, they just, like, all right, you take the flamethrower.
Yeah.
All right, now you take the flamethrower.
Yeah. It's like something that wasn't big then I mean, they were big, like, okay, why don't I just say, it's like a video game. And video games, yes, were big back in the 80s with stand-ups, but nothing like what they are today. In a video game, you would get to play, like, as the guy or the girl, or they would just, the linear story would force you to use the flamethrower or the shotgun, you know? So it's cool that they switched, you know, the girl had the flamethrower and then the shotgun, you know, and vice versa kind of thing. It's like, that's something you would experience in a video game, but in a movie back then was really cool. You know, usually it's like, get behind me. Just like blowing shit away, and she's like, I'm helpless, and I'm just here.
Yeah, I'm just here.
Yeah, no, she wasn't just here. She was like,
oh, she was a badass. Yeah, she was fucking shit up.
It's fucking tough. Excuse me, I'm fucking burped because I'm disgusting.
How dare you have bodily functions?
Name pending bodily functions.
Bodily Functions, the podcast.
Thank you, Russia, for bodily functions.
Thank you, Russia, for bodily functions.
If you guys haven't checked out, visit bodilyfunctions _Russia.org.
/Kenny G.
You'll find exactly what you're looking for.
Thank you, Russia, for Kenny G.
Thank you, Russia. Wait, I thought he was Canadian. The Canadian Kenny G Bacon Pizza.
Kenny G is Kevin Bacon?
John, you and your questions. Where have they led us? What have they taught you?
Nothing.
Exactly. Stop asking questions. I'm kidding, of course. Ask all the questions.
No, I'm just going to say statements now. Kenny G is not Canadian. Kenny G is Russian. Yeah. He was built in a lab.
Okay.
To be the ultimate boxer.
Makes sense.
To kill Apollo Creed.
Go on.
And then take on Sylvester Stallone in Rocky IV. Oh. Rise of the Argonauts.
This is in every history book, of course.
Of course.
That was burned.
Back in 1984. Shout out George Orwell.
George Orwell. Is he still around?
Will
he hear this?
He might hear
George,
this.
Do you hear us?
George, can you hear us?
George Orwell Redenbacher.
Derek, can you hear us?
Derek.
We miss you, Derek.
You know, should we shout out some of our regulars, like people that tune in and watch the videos? You know what I mean? Like, obviously, I'm gonna be like, hey, Gray, you know, shout out to you. I love you, brother. And go ahead, John.
I'm just shout out to anybody that listens and just any fans. Like,
yeah, fuck yeah.
We love y'all. We should come up with a nickname for our fans.
Yeah, name pending fans.
Name pending fans. Yeah.
Fans pending.
Fans pending. That might be. We might call it fans pending.
Dakota fans pending. .org. Sorry.
/Kenny G.
/Kenny G. /. We don't want them to get confused, John.
Okay.
It's a forward slash.
It is a forward slash.
If you're confused on which one is the forward slash, if it's face forward, that's the one.
Yeah, think about it like math. If the alligator wants to eat the forward slash, you're good.
Are you talking about a less than, greater than?
No, I'm talking about alligators, dude.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure, because I'm familiar with both, which is the alligator. I mean, you see it in Good Will Hunting.
Alligators hate numbers. You didn't know this?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But crocodiles do not.
Of course.
That's the misconception.
Yeah, that's the misconception. That's how you can tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile. Just start
their abilities to be in math equations.
Exactly.
Their inherent evolutionary design to be in math equations.
Exactly.
Any math equation.
Any math equation whatsoever.
Yeah. Pick one. Write it in the comments.
Yeah.
Make sure the alligator's in it and no crocodiles, because
yeah.
Otherwise you're speaking literally mathematical gibberish.
Just straight gibberish, like Greek.
I mean,
Greek is a gibberish language, and you know it. I'm just saying what everyone's thinking.
Shout out to Alex, my buddy. Thank you, Russia, for Alex, you Greek fuck. I love you, dude.
Shout out, Alex.
Alex. Also,
you,
raccoon in Indonesia.
All right, shout out raccoon.
Yeah, we like raccoons. Sam from the UK.
Yeah, Sam. Shout out to Sam.
Who else? God, they're gonna hate me. This is like whenever I win the Oscar. Excuse me, when I won my Oscar.
This is why you don't say individual names. You just have a general blanket.
Thanks, humans. That's what I should have done. Thanks, humans.
Thank you, humans.
Okay, so.
Thank you, Russia, for humans.
Thank you.
Thank you for inventing humans for us.
How did you do it?
I'm assuming either science or black wizardry.
Black wizardry. Like they have black garbs on, like black robes?
No. Like Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes. Oh my God, Wesley Snipes is a wizard? Wesley the Wizard Snipes.
Harry Potter remake starring Wesley Snipes.
No, that's too good.
Mandatory.
Okay, we can't. The world's not ready for that,
ready
John.
for that.
You got to ease them into it, okay?
Okay.
So,
okay.
Wesley the Wizard Snipes.
Okay.
God, what is it? I mean, when's the last time we saw a Jaws movie? Basically, we remake Jaws, and Wesley Snipes is...
as a wizard fights a giant shark.
No. Wesley Snipes is the boat.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a character piece.
Okay.
It's from the perspective of the boat, so it's constantly marine life. And Wesley Snipes just monologues. He has no idea what the fuck is going on. He's like these white men is shooting holes in my bow.
We're gonna need a bigger Wesley Snipes. You hear that, bud? You're training for Blade 2.
We're gonna need a bigger Wesley Snipes. Honey, I Shrunk Wesley Snipes. See, another one. It's you need to ease the audience. Of course, Rick Moranis would reprise his role.
Of course.
And then
as Seymour.
It's
from Little Shop of Horrors.
No, that makes sense. And then somehow Honey, I Shrink blows up Wesley Snipes. And Wesley Snipes is like...
But he also somehow accidentally blows up Jaws. And Wesley Snipes and Jaws are forced to duke it out in New York City. A la King Kong versus Godzilla.
I like them teaming up, but instead of them like you said, like Jaws and Wesley Snipes have to destroy this city because, man, it's virus. And they're like, the shark's like...
Wesley Snipes knew this all along.
He knew this all along.
Why do you think he dodged his taxes?
I was just about to say, that's exactly... Let me Wikipedia this real quick. Okay, yeah. For those of you that actually will never be able to see, I was moving my hands but making no noise.
It was deception, you see.
Yeah, it was deception typing. It was like, is he typing?
It looked like he was typing.
Exactly, that was the appearance.
I genuinely thought he was typing.
So back to Wesley Snipes and the shark teaming up. They destroy the city because they're like there's just too many people, and like we have to save them by killing them. What our local government is doing. Thank you, Russia, for local government.
Thank you, Russia, for local government.
Well, not our local government. Maybe like the country's government, like our country's government. Thanks, country government.
Thanks, country government.
It's like served with a biscuit on the side. Yeah, we got the country government with a biscuit on the side.
Welcome to Country Kitchen Buffet.
That sounds
Would you like
deceiving.
to try our special, the country government buffet?
It comes with a biscuit.
Comes with a biscuit.
And there's a good chance of like you'll get cancer.
You probably already have cancer.
You have cancer already.
You have cancer.
Cancer's inside of all of us.
I got cancer in his heart.
Here's to hoping that Wesley Snipes doesn't have cancer.
No, God, no, pray.
Hey, if Wesley Snipes has Russia, and if Wesley Snipes has cancer, please, Russia, stop it.
Yeah, please save Wesley Snipes, Russia. And if you do, thank you for saving Wesley Snipes, Russia.
Your voice sounds so lovely in your microphone. Mine sounds, maybe it's just the way I'm perceiving things.
Possibly. I'm not sure. Like I said, we need to get like another. Like
yeah, no, for sure. Or maybe like I just wrap a sock over this. I just put a sock right over this. Put a sensual little sock on it. Yeah, what color? What color? Write it in the comments.
What color sock should he put on there? What sock
should it be?
Should he jizz in it first?
Say again?
Should he jizz in it first?
Yeah, no, well then it'd be stiff and it'll be like I'm like
it adds to the dynamics.
Playing Twinkle Nose with a stiff sock on my mic. I'll be like, ooh. You know, like, I don't want a stiff sock in my mouth. So you'll have a sock. You'll have a flaccid sock?
Yeah, I guess we'll have to go with the... Should it be a stiff sock or a flaccid sock?
Yeah, should the alligator symbol be facing the flaccid or the stiff sock? Write it in a fucking... Matt Damon, write it in an equation.
Carve it onto Matt Damon's skin.
What?
Carve your answer onto Matt Damon's skin.
How would they do that, though?
They'd find Matt Damon.
Okay.
They would sedate Matt Damon.
Step 2.
And then they would carve it onto Matt Damon's skin.
Wow. But
Sorry, Matt Damon. Please don't send your. Oh wait, God, he's Jason Bourne. Please don't send yourself after me.
No, attack him right here in the studio, right now in the studio. Jesus Christ. Special guest Matt Damon. Thank you. Matt Damon has joined us in the studio, and
Matt Damon.
Oh, he's taken over John's mic and headset.
Matt Damon. Oh,
wow.
Matt Damon.
You're a lot shorter in real life.
Matt Damon.
What are you, like Groot? You just say the same thing. Hand the microphone and headset back to John. John killed.
Fuck you, Jason Bourne. All right.
Jason the Matt LeBlanc Bourne was just killed by John Matt Damon Slayer.
It's not a title I'm proud of, but I'll wear it proudly.
Yeah, well, we gotta Gloria, bring in the wrestling belt we got from Walmart. Oh, that's right, she left early.
15 years ago.
That's fucking right. I bet she got a good settlement.
She did. She took the wife and the kids. She took the house and the kids.
She took the house and the kids?
She took the house and the kids.
What was the podcast like a sentient being married to Gloria and like they were separated? I meant like she got like when she retired, she got like a severance package. She got the whole house and kids. Poor podcast is drinking every night. Thank you, Russia, for drunk podcast.
Thank you, Russia, for drunk podcast. Podcast, we love you. Lay off the alcohol. Derek, lay off the roids, man. Come on.
Derek's drunk.
Your dad misses you. Call your dad, Derek.
Yeah, it's Christmas.
It's Christmas, Derek.
It's not
Christmas. It's totally Christmas. Isn't it?
Say it. Say it off mic like I'm doing. Like.
It's totally Christmas, isn't it? Am I doing it? I'm off mic, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing it right.
You're totally doing it.
I'm doing it right.
Never mind.
Okay.
Derek. Who the fuck is Derek again?
He's our sponsor.
He's our sponsor. That's right. Any guy named Derek.
Now we're gonna get dropped by Derek. Please don't drop us. Because
hopefully we'll get Doritos again. Doritos dropped us last month.
Yeah. It's been a rough month since Doritos dropped us. Podcast has been drinking.
Yeah, ever since his wife left with the kids. Well, it could have been, podcast could be, non-binary, genderless,
Yeah.
So, like, is podcast male or female? You know what?
We're not sure.
We don't even say it.
That's
part of podcast.
That's just part of podcast.
Podcast is genderless.
Is podcast male or female? We might call it. Is podcast male or female?
That's a horrible name pending. No, podcast is just podcast.
Podcast
is genderless.
All right, podcast is genderless.
No penis. No vagina.
Neither.
It's like just brain.
Just brain.
Just brain. Wow, that's a big brain.
That's a big brain on podcast.
That's a fucking big brain.
That's a big fucking brain.
We should start a poll. I mean, we've pretty much started like 100 questions and polls to comment about for no one to leave, which will happen. Thank you, Russia, for no comments.
Thank you, Russia, for no comments.
No comments from Russia.
That's a good name for our fans and our listeners.
Yep.
Hi, Mom.
You know what? We'll have Gloria pin it.
Pen it down, Gloria. Hey, Gloria. Yeah, where's Gloria? Oh, right.
Yeah. She got a settlement 15 years ago.
Wife and kids.
Yep.
Poor podcast.
Poor podcast. Poor genderless podcast. Poor ageless, genderless, meaningless, lifeless, just dead podcast.
Some
just
say
dead.
Just
dead
just
podcast.
dead. Mm-hmm.
Just dead.
We might call it Just Dead Podcast.
Yeah. Just dead. Timberlake? I don't know. Just Dead Timberlake podcast.
Thank you, Russia, for Justin Timberlake.
Thank you, Russia.
Teen heartthrob Justin Timberlake.
Teen heartthrob Justin Timberlake.
And teen heartthrob Andy Samberg.
Andy Samberg. If you can hear the creaks, it is not the chair. My butt cheeks are fighting. That's a lie. It's the chair. If I fart, I'll call it. I'll be like, I farted.
I'm farting and I can't get up.
I called live the fart alert. I called fart alert. I clicked the button for fart alert, and they were right there to just
laugh at me for farting.
Lap up my farts. A team of fart alert crew members come in.
A team of fart alert experts will come and sniff your farts.
Not just sniff them, lap
them up. Like a dog.
Wow, those were some vivid sound effects.
Not vivid enough. Vivian Grace?
Vivian Grace. John Dorian Vivian Grace.
John Dorian Vivian Grace?
Yeah, your full name.
No, John Dorian Vivian Grace left me back in Cabo 47 years ago. How do you know about John Dorian Vivian Grace?
I've already forgotten the name we made up.
And now he's not even real to you?
None of this is. Nothing matters anymore. Nothing matters anymore. Nothing matters anymore.
Nothing matters anymore.
Oh, wow. Is that a song?
Welcome to Nothing Matters Anymore.
Nothing Matters Anymore, Name Pending Podcast.
Name Pending Podcast. Nothing Matters Anymore. Oh, we're joined by special guest Dove. Oh, no, that's just the demons. That's just the demons.
Maybe it just be demons afoot.
There be demons afoot.
There be demons afoot. Thank you, Russia, for there be demons afoot.
Thank you, Russia, for demons. Derek, if you hear me, get off the roids.
Get off the roids.
Can you come exercise this demon for us, though?
Yeah. Use the roids one more time so you can get through the exercise.
Yeah, and then stop.
And then stop.
And then stop. And then just do whippets like a normal person.
Yeah, VCR cleaner.
Oh yeah, I fucking love VCR cleaner, dude.
Too bad DVDs didn't have DVD cleaner. What the fuck are we talking about now?
I was searching for a fix, man. So I ate the disc that you put inside of a DVD that cleans it out.
Oh, shit. Thank you, Russia, for DVDs.
Thank you, Russia, for DVDs.
Why are we thinking Russia? Thank Derek.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so, yeah. God. Thank you, Derek.
I don't know how we started on this Russia kick, but we need to kick this Russian kick.
And just, like, kick it right in the balls. Right in its Crimean ball sack.
Right, you,
For Derek.
For Derek.
For Derek.
For Derek. Speaking of Derek, this has nothing to do with what I'm going to say. Segue. We should go back to talking about how there needs to be like some poll. Like, what should we talk about mainly in our podcast? Maybe that could be a poll.
Yeah, there we go. That could be a good poll there. Should we ride segways to the podcast every day?
Yeah, that would be dangerous though, because the studio is upstairs, and
I'm aware of this, but this is, these are the hard hitting questions. Somebody has to ask the hard hitting questions. I'm Amanda Plan, ace reporter, and I'm here to ask these hard hitting questions about
Amanda Plan. Leave. Please leave the studio. Please leave the studio. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you, Amanda Plan.
Thank you for joining us, Amanda Plan.
Now kindly leave. No, but if we take segues up the stairs, I mean, you're asking hard-hitting questions. We're going to be hitting hard-hitting stairs if we try to take segues up the stairs.
Okay, so are you saying, like, we need some sort of, like...
Maybe down the stairs.
Rope and pulley system complete with an elevator attendant?
I say we just walk up the stairs.
That's too complicated. I think we need to install an elevator complete with elevator attendant. He can sell little mints, maybe a cigarette, I know what you're thinking. Okay, so he'll at least have Camels, Newports, menthols, and let's switch it up and have cloves. Everybody, let's bring it back to 2013. Everybody likes cloves.
Cloves?
Yeah, the little black cigarettes. You never had those?
Cloves.
Yeah.
I thought you were like clothes. I was like,
clothes.
What is he? He's like a Persian kiosk in the mall. He has like cigarettes and I have clothes.
No, it's a little hood shop. You can get like knock off-brand jerseys.
Knock off-brand jerseys.
Okay. I love the Alaskan Jaguars.
The brand is like food of the loon. It's like food of the loon. Food of the loon. FOOD, and then it's like loon, like a loony bin. It's like food of the loon. That's the brand of like the actual fake jersey. No, it's like even the brand of the T-shirt is fake.
No, I thought that was the slogan, but it was close. The slogan is food of the loon. That's the brand.
Yeah. I forgot that's what it was. Yeah. I would have said it, but I'm glad that you remembered.
It's all good. That's what I'm here for.
Let's talk about your shirt, dude. Right now, your shirt is so fucking art. I mean, it's so fucking dude. It's your shirt right now. It's like
I can't even right now. It's
like so fucking cool. It's like an alien smoking a cigarette, and it's all line work, and it says, "But is it art?"
And the alien's squinting because he's judging you.
Yeah, it's like, no, this alien went to art school.
He's a very pretentious alien.
He didn't even finish. He like left. He was too pretentious for art school too. He was like, "Have you even ever like quit art school?"
For real, have you ever even quit art school?
He's like smoking the Pabst blue ribbon of cigarettes. Like that's what he has. Is that
he got it in the elevator. In our studios up to the office here.
I'm like, hey,
He also bought a nice Food of the Loon jersey.
He's like so pretentious. Like when you ask him like what planet he's from, he's like smoking a cigarette. He's like, you've probably never even heard of it. He's like so pretentious,
but with a slightly Frencher accent.
Why? I'll allow it. Judges. 6, 7.
Hey, Gloria, can we get a rating over here? Gloria. I can't I can't do it, man. Every time I think about how she took the kids and the house, and it's too much, man. I just feel so bad for Pod.
No, fuck Pod. Fuck podcast. Fuck this podcast.
Fuck this podcast.
Fuck it. Hashtag fuck this podcast. Write it in the comments. But what I'm saying is podcasts stopped paying us 6 months ago.
Really?
So, yeah. I mean, we were getting paid in gum. No. Oh. What am I saying? What am I?
You were
some
getting
stupid
paid, you were
fucking
getting paid
commercial.
In gum?
No. We're not some dumb commercial. No.
Okay.
No.
Guns?
No. Jesus Christ.
Would you fuck this podcast? I'd fuck this podcast.
Hashtag fuck this podcast.
I'd fuck this podcast so hard.
What I was saying is, wait, what was I saying before I had a throat heart attack?
How the podcast stopped paying us 6 months ago?
Yes, yeah. So like, right now, like, fuck podcast. But like, as soon as podcast starts paying us, like,
then
fuck.
Then fuck
yeah,
podcast.
fuck podcast.
Yeah, fuck podcast.
Yeah,
but right now it's like fuck podcast. Yeah.
Podcast will be like, I had a wife and kids, and I'll be like, I know, right?
Yeah.
And like my t-shirt's like draping off my shoulder. I'm like, I'm really seductive. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, Dove, get out of here. Jesus Christ, I'm deaf now, so sorry. This is now deaf action lawsuit podcast name pending.
Oh
God. /
I might cut that part. That was kind of loud. I'm sorry.
No. Leave it in there.
All right, it's getting left in.
Just you know what? Yeah, whatever you cut in this, free range. Free range chicken, bruh.
Free range chicken. Thank you, Derek.
We're
probably gonna
free range chicken.
Probably gonna leave most of it, but
yeah,
just bits and parts here and there.
Cut out. If you cut out anything, just mostly the parts I'm talking.
pretty much just make it into a podcast where I'm talking to myself, so it sounds like the podcast of a crazy person.
Please do.
I will be at least like top. I will be at least top 200 as far as insanity levels go for like podcasters.
Absolutely.
Just by talking to myself like that.
No. Talk to me.
At least top 400.
And then cut me out.
No, I know.
Like The Shining.
No, I know. Exactly.
I'm the bartender.
Yeah. But I mean, I'd be at least top 1,000, like maybe the 1,000th most crazy podcaster if I was doing that.
That'd be pretty crazy.
Something like that.
Yeah, you should do that like that. You should, just cut me out. Hey, do something crazy and just like cut us both out. And then
it's just gonna be it's gonna be an art piece. It's gonna be a podcast of nothing but silence for an hour.
Nothing but silence, name pending podcast.
Nothing but silence, name pending.
But it'll be the white sound. It'll be
just white noise.
Well, not the white noise, but like you see
the
here
brown
the
noise.
No, you see the waveforms, and then you see where it's stale. Here, watch. Hold on. Guys, don't click away. This is an experiment so John understands my stupid fucking.
I get what you're saying.
No, I know you. I know that you know exactly what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I'm going to do this stupid bit where I do this, even leave all this in.
And away we go.
Well, I could be grease lightning. Okay, so like,
some people call me the space cowboy. Some people call me the gangster of love.
Love gangster.
Nobody calls me Maurice anymore.
Why would they?
Won't you call me Maurice? Even though I've never established that I want to be called Maurice until this very moment, but I'm resenting that nobody calls me that. Okay.
So like right there, perfect. So you did a wonderful improv, and I thank you for that. Let me just hold on. Moment of silence for John, y'all. Everybody shut the fuck up. Well, I'll just start talking because I really didn't say how long the sounder should be, but I guess I was the one that initiated it.
I was under the impression we were just going to be silent the rest of the podcast, so thanks for ruining the illusion for me.
Well, you're very welcome. I aim to please.
Well, you succeed.
But see, so like back to like the artistic design of the podcast is that you cut out both of our voices and you use just
that.
The
sound of the aircraft carrier that we're on right now.
Yeah. Well, this is Air Force One.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think.
Well, it could be
I don't
two.
think we're that cool. I'm pretty sure we're like on like Air Force 5, dude.
Or do they have that many forces?
Oh yeah, they have a lot of Air Forces. Dang. Have you ever been inside of a sneakerhead's closet?
I've never been inside of a Stuckey's.
Me neither. Shout out to Stuckey's. Thank you for sponsoring us.
Derek, thank you for Stuckey's.
Thank you for Stuckey's, Derek.
You stuck it out so that all the what am I, drunk? You stuck it out so that all of us could stick it in. I don't know where I went with that.
Euphemisms.
I mean, euphemisms, iomisms, theamisms.
You say potato, I say potato. Anybody who says potato, we round up and beat with socks.
No, filled with potatoes.
Filled with potatoes, obviously. That was
filled with potatoes.
Get out.
That would have been the best ending to it. Filled with potatoes. Okay.
What do you mean would have been the best ending? You ended it.
No, you ended it.
No, you ended it.
Hold on. Next person to say end ends it. 1, 2, 3, go.
No, you hang up.
No, I love you.
No, I love you.
End. So I ended it.
So what should we call the podcast?
Yeah, that would be a great. That's on a serious note. That's a great poll. What should we name the podcast?
So
we're waiting on answers it's Dora.
We'd like, like an answer,
what do you call the podcast?
What are we gonna call the podcast? Are you gonna answer us or not? Are you just gonna sit there in silence? They're just gonna. God, such assholes.
Dude, this fucking
assholes.
Spoiled, rich,
fucking
kids.
Spoiled,
selfish.
Fucking selfish, shellfish.
Yeah.
They're like shrimp, but they're like wearing like.
Are they?
Supreme.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, most of our listeners are actually in the sea.
Oh. Or under the sea.
Under the sea. Oh, we can't. Almost got sued there. We can't do more than 4 notes.
Yeah, we can't do. Well, we can't get sued more than anything.
Yeah, we can't. We can't afford to get sued.
I mean, can anybody afford to get sued? I mean, what happens if
Derek
you get sued?
can afford to get sued.
Well, yeah, that's because he sells roids. He does them and sells them.
He didn't listen to Biggie. Never get high on your own supply.
Yeah.
That's rule. Well, I mean, that's rule like number 7
high, though,
in the 10 Crack Commandments.
Do you get high on roids?
I mean,
I guess it's a physical high.
I don't know.
Where you're like, fuck it. You know, like you drink.
I imagine it's like an adrenaline rush.
A sip of Red Bull.
Yeah. I'd say it's probably more than one sip of Red Bull.
Yeah, maybe
2 sips of Red Bull. Yeah, like 2 sips of Red Bull.
That's a lot.
I know that's intense to take in.
I don't even like Red Bull.
I'm more of a Monster guy.
You're not a monster. Don't say that about yourself.
I'm a monster.
Okay, serious note. What should we call the podcast?
Yeah, what should we call the podcast? Name pending podcast.
What movies should we watch for Shit Show? Send us some ideas. Go to the Shit Show official fan page on Facebook.
Yeah, like us on Facebook, the Shit Show official fan page. We will be changing the name of that though once we come up with a full on name for everything.
Yeah, right now it'll appear as Over the Top Media, but we couldn't secure that name, so.
Yeah, so we're still kind of figuring out what the full-on name's going to be, but we're going to have that in the next couple of, like a week here, I'm thinking maybe?
Yeah, I think we might nail it.
Yeah, we have a couple ideas that we're coming up with, and we just haven't really, like, nailed anything down yet.
Yeah, I mean, wood grain taco limousine?
Wood grain taco limousine?
Yeah, for the name of the channel.
I like it. We are now Wood Grain Taco Limousine.
Well, this is a democracy, so we have to have a... Oh, Dove. So we got another Dove.
We have a guest appearance from Dove.
Dove. She wants to come in the studio, but...
I mean, we're getting close to an hour here anyways. I'm pretty sure we're almost there, if not over.
Yeah. Well, so do you want to sign us off?
We can start wrapping it up. I mean, unless we have anything else you...
No, this has been an absolute pleasure and delight. Like, I am elated. Elated. I'm tired. Elated. I'm tired from having a newborn, and the girlie's been sick this week. So, but I'm a little exhausted. But this is fucking awesome. We may not have shit show. You can cut this out.
Yeah.
But
No, for sure.
Like, no.
I don't know. We'll figure that out there though. So we'll just go with a little sign off. So, for now, we're Over the Top Media. I'm John, and
I am James,
and we love you, Derek.
We love you, Derek. Sorry, Josh couldn't be here.
Yeah, hopefully. Josh will be here hopefully for next show.
Yeah, next show.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Be sure and like and subscribe the channel.
Over the Top Media on YouTube.
Yeah.
Go ahead and like or subscribe, and also hit the notification bell. Yeah. There's a little bell that'll give you updates whenever we post anything.
It's imperative you do that, guys. It's imperative.
Please do that. The algorithms will fuck us if you don't. And then also like Shit Show Commentary. That is at Shit Show Commentary on Facebook.
Yeah, Shit Show Commentary. That's correct.
Yeah,
and that's our official fan page.
That's the official fan page for right now.
Where I guess we should elaborate. Shit Show is where we do film commentaries. Yeah, we do our own commentaries to bad movies.
Generally bad movies. Sometimes we see some pretty entertaining ones, but
Brain Scan.
For the Brain Scan.
Always got to rep Brain Scan.
Yeah, always got to rep Brain Scan. Fantastically underrated movie.
Yeah. No, I agree. Sorry.
But yeah, no. Follow us on Facebook. We're gonna have once we get the name established, we're gonna have a Twitter and an Instagram. Yeah.
What else? Facebook. Tell them what else they win.
They can win a brand new 1997 Honda Accord. Nothing says class and style like the 1997 Honda Accord. It comes complete with a rip in the front passenger seat.
Ooh.
That is the right side because this is an American car. Well, it's technically a Japanese car, but it's made for an American market.
No.
And that's an aesthetic thing. It's not the rip is there for your pleasure.
Go on.
So yeah, 1997 Honda Accord.
And that's a really good year.
That's fantastic.
How many miles are on it?
It's got about 297,000.
297,000.
Nothing says class and style like 300,000 miles on a 1997 Honda Accord.
You're not only telling the truth, you're a bald-faced non-liar. So, bald face. Like your whole face is bald.
My entire face is bald. I actually have alopecia.
Alopecia.
Yeah, that means I can't grow any sort of hair whatsoever.
Oh.
Yeah, this is just a very elaborate wig.
Oh, wow. That is very... That's the best I've ever seen.
Thank you.
That is the best I've ever seen.
I'm very proud of my work.
I just wanted to go on about that 97 Accord. That's a great
the 1997
year. That is a great year. What came out that year? Wow, lots of stuff.
Lots of things came out that year.
No, we said a lot. So
Jurassic Park didn't come out that year, but
Definitely
that was a good movie.
That was a great movie.
The Matrix also didn't come out that year.
Not that year either, but great
also
movie.
A great movie.
Guys, what came out in 97 other than the 1997, what was it, a Honda?
The 1997 Honda Accord.
Wow, and they could win that. Wow. Yeah. And is this an absolute promise?
That is not an absolute promise.
No, we are both shaking our heads.
Yes, we
Do
are both
not
shaking our
expect
heads.
a Honda Accord.
Yeah.
Especially a 97 one?
Yeah, 1997 Honda Accord.
Like, that's a classic.
That's an absolute classic.
You know how hard it is to get your hands on a 97 Honda Accord. Do you have... Like, we're just going to give one away.
Yeah, that's my prized possession.
Yeah. Wait, you have one?
Yes, I have one. I keep it next to my Lambo.
And your Lambo is?
A Lamborghini Murcielago.
Oh.
2017.
Murcielago? Is that an island?
It is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is the Honda Accord an island?
It is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, well, that explains its rarity.
Yeah,
and
that's
its
why
value.
It's so rare.
They say that any other car other than a 97 Honda Accord, any other car, depreciates in value the moment it leaves the mod.
This is the moment it leaves the lot. This is a very true fact.
Other than a 97.
Other than a 97 Honda Accord.
Okay, so enough about this car that they're not gonna win.
Hey, they might win. Just like and subscribe.
Not from us. Somebody else. Yeah, like and subscribe.
Like karma might you'll win it from a radio station or something.
Yeah, Carfax.
Yeah, Carfax.
Not Carfox. Don't go there.
Don't go to the Carfox. He's a shifty one.
Yeah, sure.
He'll steal your muffins.
Well, I don't have any muffins.
Well, if you make muffins, be on the lookout for Carfox because he does steal muffins.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's a little known lore fact that a lot of people don't know about.
Thank God I'm in the. Sorry, I had a brain aneurysm.
That's all right.
I said a brain aneurysm. I had a brain
aneurysm.
I had a brain aneurysm.
Oh yeah.
Bop, bop.
Oh yeah.
Aliens. Pretentious stoner alien.
We might call it pretentious
alien art school.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
We might call it pretentious alien art school.
That's a pretty cool. I would totally be down for that for an art channel. Pretentious alien art school. Nobody's taken it.
That's actually pretty good.
Nobody's ever taken that. Right? I don't know. I mean, somebody took.
Yeah. Right.
All the other ones that we chose.
Yeah, literally every single one that we chose.
God, I want to remember that pretentious alien art school.
We'll write it down.
Okay, I'm writing it down right now.
But let's. All right, but we're running. We've been running it for a while, so I think let's.
Yeah, this is a good time to sign off. No,
so
you're great, John.
This is the outro song. There is no lyrics to this outro song except the lyrics that I'm singing right now. Singing right now.